this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And to begin, let me announce the winner of last week's viewer's favorite question. And that favorite question was Magical Tattoos from Magenta. Congratulations, Magenta. However, I do want to point out that we had a wide diversity of voting last week, and pretty much all of the questions did get votes in support of them, which I think is a lovely thing. And this week, of course, we're going to start off with new questions. And as every week, we shall have 5 questions that you can vote for your favorite at the end of the week. And our first question comes to us from Lil Quinn. And Lil Quinn tells us that they have been described as being an avatar since they were a small child, but they don't really understand the full meaning of this term, and they would like me to comment upon it. And as with so many other things in metaphysics, or for that matter in life, the term avatar can have different meanings depending upon who is using it and how they're using it. But in its most basic form, an avatar is an incarnation. And in that sense, we're all of us incarnations of our own souls. And from a Correllian point of view, we would say that you're an avatar of your soul, which in turn is an avatar of its monad, which in turn is an avatar of deity, which means that we are all of us avatars of deity. Having said that from the Correllian point of view, there are many other points of view. And when the term avatar is used, it is most often used in the sense of an incarnation of a deity or ascended master. And you find this especially strongly in Hinduism, where certain deities are thought to have incarnated in the material world, and those incarnations are described as their avatars. In Hinduism, the deity who is most commonly thought of as having avatars is Vishnu, and Krishna and Rama are among the avatars of Vishnu, but there are many others as well. And how many depends upon which particular sect you are talking to, because there are some who believe there are more than others. However, Vishnu is not the only Hindu deity who has avatars in Hindu mythology, but he is the one best known for it. But of course, the term avatar can be used in any religion where it is believed that a deity can incarnate in a physical sense. It's also worth bearing in mind that there are generally said to be 2 kinds of avatars: a direct avatar, which is the actual incarnation of the deity or the ascended master, or an indirect avatar, where the deity or ascended master has not incarnated per se, but is, for want of a better way to put it, inspiring the individual and speaking through them in that way. And the term avatar can be used in both these senses. So these are some of the ways in which the term avatar may be used. And of course, in this age of internet and video games, the term is also used to refer to the character that you might play in a video game, which is your avatar in the world of that game, or, to put it another way, your incarnation in the world of that game. And there are some people who believe that this has a reality of its own beyond what we perceive, and that even that kind of avatar has its own life force and its own consciousness of which we are not really aware. So these are some of the things that we would say about avatars. And again, it depends very much on the background you come from, exactly what you would mean by that term. But it would be one of these different kinds of incarnation or inspiration. So I hope that answers your question and gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be. Reverend Don, super omnibus of incantations and invocations for all occasions. Marianne Kay and I created this massive compendium of magic and artwork for you to use in any way that you would like. There are literally hundreds of spells and hundreds of illustrations, which can be mixed and matched and used in many different ways. Check it out now at witchghoulstore.com.